What's up, YouTube? There you go. That's your mic. Hold it like that. What's up, YouTube? You already know what it is, what it ain't. It's your boy Dylan. I'm back with another video, y'all. And today, me and Tarawona trying something a little different. You know, Tarawona, you gotta put your mic to your mouth.
Yeah.
It's like being on an interview. That's probably why rappers be forgetting to do that, huh?
Well, holding the mic up?
Yeah. So today we gonna talk about, you know what? We're gonna talk about that topic that I just said. Being indecisive, not knowing what you want or what you wanna do. And it's okay to not know what you wanna do or to be indecisive and just wanna try new things and wanna be open to doing new things, but at the same time you still have to have a clear visual of like what you wanna get out of those things. You know what I'm saying?
I think with me personally, like, so like being indecisive about what you want to do. Like me personally, I think I've always been the type of person to know what I want to do. I think what plays a part into it is not trusting that feeling, and sometimes you may think your dreams are too big or the things that you want to do are too big. I know sometimes I think about, what if the things I want, like, God don't even have planned for me, so why do I want to do it for real?
That makes sense, but like, I be thinking like, damn, if God don't want me to do it, like, he'll show me. Like, you can't always be like, damn, what if God don't want me to do this? What if God... You won't know until you do it. You feel me? Like, you won't know until, like, he literally, like, you try something and he steer you in another path. Like, you can't never, like, really use him as, like, you gotta try, you feel me? Like, even, what if God didn't even know, like, you might be good at some of the stuff you good at, you feel me?
God knows everything.
But I'm saying, like, what if God be learning you just as you going along the way, too? Like...
Yeah, I could see that. And I think, more than anything, get into a place where you could think, but you need to do. Like, find a balance with thinking and doing, because I have a million ideas.
You have a million great ideas, but I'm gonna say this, like, for her situation, and I ain't mean to talk over you or cut you off, but you have a great million ideas. Like, all your shit be hitting. I'm not gonna cap. It just be like, I know your thought process behind certain shit. I know your work ethic a little bit more now, and I just be seeing like, all right, if certain shit not. Like, some of the stuff you want to do is hard in another sense. Like, when we tried to do the reaction video one time, and you tried to, like, go on Google and look something up in the middle of a reaction video, I'm like, Tara, you can't do that, because, like, that's going to make a viewer, like, click off your video. You know what I'm saying? Like, you be having good ideas, it's just a quicker way you have to put it in there. You feel me? Like, on your, like,
I think I try to be in control too much, and, like, being a perfectionist is not a good thing. Because I can guarantee you, most people that are perfectionists, they're not working at, like, their highest level. Because you're just so worried. Like, I always want to do good on what I do. So I always think I need to plan everything out and have everything already. But a lot of it is just about starting.
I'm going to say this. Like, for instance, I used to be, like, real, like, I used to not know what I wanted to do a lot of the time because, like, all right, I remember at one point, middle school, I wanted to be like like when Lil Yachty them first came out, like 2015, 2016, Yachty, Uzi, Rich the Kid, Playboy Cardi, all these niggas hit the scene. For me, it was big to me because I'm like, damn, these niggas ain't have to go to college and they got rich as fuck. Like, they doing everything I ever wanted to do, which was be on stage, be in front of a crowd, have people chanting their name, like... I want to say, I kind of knew what I wanted to do, like, early on, not early on, but, like, early on, I knew I didn't want to go to college. I knew, like, school wasn't for me, not saying that high school and, like, shit like that wasn't for me. Of course, I wanted to be there, that's why my peers is there. But, like, I just knew, like, going to college and working forever, hell nah, that clocking in, hell nah.
I always felt like I never wanted to do that forever. When you was like, you knew college wasn't for you, did you I think with me, like, I'm a person, I want to do so many different things. And, like, also, like, my background, my family, it's built off of, like, perception, image. Like, you need to make sure you're doing something so it's given successful. So I think that always play in my head when I think about stuff. Because I always wanted to be a creative person, but when I was in school, like, you could tell I was smart. So that's the path I was always pushed towards.
But the smart people be the most creative.
Exactly. That's the thing, though. Smart people are usually always creative. But it's like I wasn't given the space to do that. So I think I carry, like, that non-confidence into creating sometimes. But, like, did you always feel like it was okay not to go the same route as everybody?
Yeah. I felt like that because, like, I seen niggas getting rich and doing shit I wanted to do. Like, I felt like it was okay. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I used to feel like, all right, boom. Everybody do this, you gotta do it. Everybody on this train, you gotta do it. Until I realized, like, nah, it's a nigga who was doing some shit and it wasn't a trend yet. And it became a trend because he started doing it because the like, just off of him. So I'm like, damn, like.
With me, like, I think a lot of the stuff I wanted to do was because I thought it would be good. And, like, people tell me, you're smart, you should go to college, you should do this, you should do that. And there was parts of me that wanted it, but I think a lot of it was also, like, we hear people tell you certain stuff, it makes you think, like, okay, maybe that is what I should be doing, like, or at least trying out, you know? But I don't want to be in that space anymore. I think, because it's really empty living like that. Like, you gotta do shit that you like, and I always feel the best when I'm doing stuff that I like to do. But I think I don't always think about, like, what do I like?
Like, my first time really, like, doing some shit that I like and me stepping outside the box was me doing, like, my first Jones public interview. And I seen the way people was reacting from that, and I liked it, like, the attention, the notoriety you get for doing something, like, different. I'm like, oh shit. Like,
What were you thinking of the day before? Like,
see, the day before I did that video, I actually wasn't thinking shit. Like, honestly, I was probably just at home watching DDG or somebody else that do YouTube and just, like, fantasizing, like, damn, I wish my life was like this. But I already had started a YouTube channel, I already had videos up. It just I wasn't getting the numbers that I wanted, 500, 400, 1,000, 2K. I wasn't doing that shit until, like, I was at my auntie house with Unique and Jay, and I was watching, I ended up watching, like, a Smooth Geo video. And, I was just like, damn, I can do that. Unique was like, hell yeah, dude, I can see you doing some shit like that. Jay was like, I can see you doing some shit like that, too. I'm gonna say this, like, most of the things that happened was because people always said they could see me doing some shit. You feel me? See, I could, like, the reason I became a YouTuber, and a lot of people don't notice it, because a girl, she used to go to school with us. I don't remember her name, but she was real cool. Like, she was real cool, and she just walked up to me one day, and she was like, you act like a YouTuber. You don't do YouTube? I'm like, yeah, nah, shit. Now, after that, that's when I was like, shit, I'm gonna do it. But I didn't start exactly after that. I started, like, a whole year, like, a whole summer went by. No, I think I started in the summer. I started one summer in the summer of 2018. But she told me that, like, while we was in school in 2018, then summer had came out, I'm like, shit, I ain't doing nothing else. I might as well try something, like, rapping. Like, it wasn't like rapping one word. It was like, all right, I got 10,000 views on SoundCloud but shit. Like, I'm not no drill rapper. As you would say, like, I'm not inspired. So I would just be like, fuck, I ain't doing that shit no more. Basketball wasn't here no more. So then ended up doing YouTube, did a public interview. When I got to school and I, like, did my first video, I ain't gonna lie, I was stuttering. Like, I was like, oh shit, like, this shit kind of nerve-wracking. But then I started going to people I know, they giving me funny reaction. Go home, take that bit home, edit that bit, upload it. I get my first 500 views, I think. 500 to like 1K views. And I'm like, oh shit, these motherfuckers eating it up. I'm like, yep, got me one, got me something I can do. So I said, I start hitting their ass every Friday with different videos, but, like, it was like at some point I told myself, bro, I don't want to be known for just this shit. I don't want to just be known for doing public interviews, being a nigga who, like, what it is, what it ain't. I didn't want to be known for that. I wanted to be, like, have a little bit more behind my name. I want it to be known for I want it to be I want to be the motherfucker to blow up out of high school. I can't go to school no more because everybody at school damn, this nigga going crazy. I wanted to be that nigga. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, but that was the plan. And it kind of seeded a little bit when certain shit came into play. So it was cool. How you be feeling about making decisions on the next move? What be your next move? How you be okay with taking such a break? Cause sometimes I ain't gonna care. I'll take a break. I be like, boy, I done fell off. I'll be on some JV and shit. I done fell off.
No, I come to a point where I feel like this is what I need to do. And sometimes it always don't make all the way sense, but it just feels really necessary. I remember having that feeling as my last semester of college was ending. Everything was good. It was a good semester. Probably one of my best semesters mentally. I'm something's still missing. Things just seemed wrong. I was something is still missing. Cause I'm the type of person I'll try to continue being focused on what I think matters. But when the things that matter didn't matter.
What mattered though at the time in college?
In college, it was about
what was the grind other than being sociable, networking with people, and making sure your grades was good and making sure your schoolwork. What was your third thing? I always had to keep myself busy in order to not be in certain shit or to have my own shit going. I always had to have 3-4 different things going. Of course we went to school. Of course we had responsibilities at home. But I was doing YouTube, and then I also what else I'm doing? I also was trying to make music and try to plan making music videos, something else created. What was something else that you had to occupy yourself? Or you didn't have nothing else?
I would have periods where I didn't have anything else, and I think those were probably the times my mental was the worst. But I think the times I was doing my best were, I guess, being as well-rounded as I want to be. I had a project I was working on. So, doing jewelry, learning how to make jewelry. I spent 3-4 months learning how to do that. And
then you just stopped.
And then I made a business out of it, an Etsy shop. I did that. I stopped doing that because I left Tally. It was too much going on. I knew I couldn't keep doing it, and it's not like I had so many partners that I had to keep up with. I felt everybody that supported me, and I'm okay. I know I can revisit if I want to. So I went home because I was it needs to be something else. Because I knew I was gonna have to pivot anyway. I wanted to find a new place to stay at. It just didn't matter that much, and everything that was going on, my scholarship, everything just wasn't working anymore. So I just decided to go home and just chill, because at the end of the day, school gonna be there forever. I might as well work on myself and get what's important in order. So that's what happened. I came home. But as far as knowing what to take a break, it's just sometimes you just gotta take a risk. Sometimes you just have to do things that just feel right, even if it don't make sense.
I'm gonna elaborate on what you said, and this is what I think I'm finna I got this thing in my head where I know I'm about to say some shit. So watch this. Check me out. So This Just Chatting episode was mainly just to talk about like being unaware of what you wanted to do exactly, of like, or like just not exactly like knowing where you're supposed to be headed in life, right? Or knowing what your purpose is, right? Or not even your purpose, is just what you want to do, right? I look at it like this. If you don't try anything, then you fail. But if you try something and you like doing it, and you put in the work and you see results from it, I don't see why not keep going. And I'm saying, like, sometimes like you see little results and you gotta congratulate yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can't look for everybody to congratulate you. And like sometimes like I understand like quitting because it seemed like the best thing to do. But what if you quit and you like what if you just stop being consistent? What if you just stop being consistent and you right there? Like, what if you right there at that door, at that way of getting in, and you just stop? Like, I don't think you should stop. I think that's what come with this shit. Like, I think that's how it's supposed to be. I think that's what you're supposed to endure. I think like you're supposed to go through everything. You're supposed to go through droughts and not knowing what to do, so that way you come up with a way of what to do. You feel me? You're supposed to run into bullshit. That's how the story keep going. Damn. So I say that to say this, like, it's okay to not know what you want to do. But if you're not trying, that's what's not okay. That's what's not okay. Just try. My other camera stopped. This camera's still rolling, I think.
Let's do a little special for the cam.
Well, let's end this right here. We'll see y'all in the next episode of Just Chatting. It's your boy Dale.
And Tara.
You ain't stop your mic, did you? Alright. We'll see y'all next time. Long little Queasy. You want to say it? You know what to say? Damn, you don't watch my videos if you don't know what to say.
Hey. Phone?
No. You close?
Phone in?
No.
Phone in?
No.
1,
No.
2.
Nigga.
Ain't there, mommy, shawty, you could've been my home body. I don't understand why we here, why we broke off, man, the way we did. I can't believe this shit. Got me thinking about all the shit I ever did. And deep down, baby, I don't wanna call it quits.
Thinking about what I said, I take it back, no way.